everybody? Welcome back to another My Damn Toys video. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with another WWE action figure surgery. Pretty excited for these, man. We got some pretty cool swippages and swappages going on. We got some Elite Series 90. We got Ultimate Jeff Hardy in here. Now, I don't know exactly what we're going to do with that. I did want to show off what I did to the figure, and we'll get into all those different things, man. But we're back with surgery. I feel like it's been a little bit since we got through another episode of surgery, but here we are, man. But let's dive into what we're going to do here today on surgery. You guys know how the surgeries work, so let's dive into it, man. Starting off with the guy on the stretcher. So for this Elite Randy Orton that is absolutely beautiful, I was going to do a head swap, but then I thought, why would I do a head swap? I kind of like this head sculpt, and I'm just going to play with this head sculpt. So what I'm going to do is just kind of, I think I'm just going to acetone off the hair, or like acetone it to make it like faded or something like that. I'll play around with it. If I F it up, it's all good. I could always repaint the hair, you know, it's not a big deal. I could always just repaint it or make it darker or head swap it or order another one. It's going to be alright. Everything will be okay if I f it up. So we'll just see how that goes. But there's Randy Orton Elite 90. I want to acetone the hair off, so I do have, you know, some acetone over here that we'll get into. But Randy Orton's looking good, and hopefully we can make him look a little bit better. I thought about ordering another one of these to do some more fix-ups with, which we shall see. I don't know if I'm going to order it just yet. It's like $28 or $29 for a loose Elite at this juncture right now. Don't know if I want to pay that, so we'll see. We'll play that by ear, but there is the Elite 90 Orton. Moving on to the rest, guys, let's go ahead and get into the Revival or FTR. We do have Cash Wheeler over here, and then we have Dax Hardwood, right? So we have our AEW Jazzwares Revival, and then we have our Mattel Revival over here, which is kind of wicked just seeing these guys up next to each other, honestly. And I just thought I didn't even get the thumbnail before I picked these guys up. Jesus Christ, why did I do that, man? What an idiot. Anyways, you guys know what we're going to do. I'll put them back and take a photo in a minute. We're going to take these figures and head swap them, right? We're going to put the Dash Wilder and the Scott Dawson head over on the Cash Wheeler and the Dax Hardwood figure. So we're going to switch those head sculpts, make them look a lot better. You know, the size is better, the likeness is even better, so we're just going to put these over there. I think that'll make those figures look absolutely beautiful, and we're going to run that back. Ridiculous. So moving on to our next bit of surgery, man, we're going to take this movie Rock figure. I thought about, you know, the Luke Hobbs right here. I thought about taking the head sculpt and painting some gray onto the facial hair, but we covered this in the review, right? Like, I don't like that they gave him a smiley face for whatever reason, man. We're going to put this Ultimate Edition Rock head sculpt on there, and that'll look cooler, I think. Like, I like the likeness better. It's more of a serious face. He does have the beard on there, which I'll probably add at a later date again. You know, just give him that goatee that he had in the movie. Give him a little salt and pepper action. But the, you know, this figure right here, since it's the second one that I have, I might as well fix it up a little bit, change it up. Didn't think of another cool fix-up to do at this moment, so we'll just kind of roll with this and see where that takes us. Hopefully that will be a lot better head sculpt on there. Speaking of head sculpts, here's my Ultimate Edition Jeff Hardy, and I took the extra screaming head he came with, and I painted it. I put it on my Twitter. If you guys follow me on Twitter, if you're not following me on Twitter, go follow me on Twitter at MyDamnToys, because I talk about wrestling all the time. I give opinions, and, you know, sometimes I upload stuff that I don't upload on Instagram or on YouTube sometimes, so you may want to go check that out. But here's the Jeff Hardy head sculpt. I repainted it in skin tone. If you guys wanted to see what it looked like beforehand, I do have the standard head sculpt. So it was, you know, this face paint on there, and this is the 2-pack with Triple H and Jeff Hardy. So basically just repainted it, you know, just did the skin tone over there, repainted the eyebrows. I think it turned out alright. I like the way it looks. Some people said it didn't work. I think it works, you know, and I think I'm going to torso swap this Ultimate Edition Jeff Hardy, not at this juncture, just because getting torso cracks on camera and stuff is really difficult. I've done it in the past, so you guys can see an example of it, but I didn't want to do it in this video here today. But there's the Jeff Hardy. I love the way it came out, actually. Like, I think it could work as a flashback Hardy, like Team Extreme, or it could work as a, you know, Ruthless Aggression, or towards the end of the Ruthless Aggression era there for Jeff Hardy. So that all works for me. Let me know what you think. Breaking down the rest of our swippages and swappages, man, today we're going to take Jey Uso and Mustafa Ali, and we're going to repaint their beards, man. So you guys can see here, his beard's just missing some darkness at the bottom, man. So I want to touch up the bottom of the beard right here and make it like a little bit darker and faded. I'm going to do the same thing to Mustafa Ali. So taking the mask off right here, I'm going to add some thickness to the beard a little bit and make it look a lot better. So we're going to do the same thing so both of these guys are going to get some beard treatment fix-ups. We'll see how those roll out, but I think those will look pretty freaking epic. And then our last swippages that we're going to do is going to be Seth Rollins right here. I got two of these Fan Takeover Rollins right there, and we're going to fix them up. One of them, I want to put this head sculpt on there, the Elite 37 head sculpt. I'm going to put that head sculpt onto one of these guys, and I'm going to put one of these man bun Rollins onto one of these guys. And then on the Elite 37 one, we're going to make like a hybrid heel singles Rollins from back in the day and give him gloved hands. So have the dual black gloves with the Elite 37 head. He'll look all good and pissed with his vest and his black and gold gear. Kind of be like a 2021 take on the 2014 version of Rollins, and I think that'll be pretty sweet. So that pretty much wraps up what we're going to do here today on WWE Action Figure Surgery, man. So without that all being said, let's go ahead and dive into it. Alright guys, so starting out first, we are going to start off with Seth Rollins. Even though I just said we're going to finish up with him, I just feel like doing the painting and the acetoning is always the best to save for last, at least in my experience. So we're going to start off with the Battle Pack head right here. Again, take off your rubber accessories and stuff. So speaking of rubber accessories, we are going to also remove the vests off of our Fan Takeover Rollins right here. And, you know, because if you heat these up, if you guys have ever heated up, like, especially Roman Reigns with his vest on there, if you heat up an older Roman Reigns, man, you got to be careful because it will absolutely warp the hell out of your rubber accessories if they get, like, too heated up. And even if they just touch the heat, they will freaking warp. So you got to be uber careful, man. I've done it many a times on the channel, I'm sure, but here is Rollins right there, and then we have our other version, or our other, not other version, they're the exact same figure. Can't even believe I bought another one of these, or two more of these. I think this makes like my freaking, I don't know, probably my third or fourth, which is just stupid. But here we go, we have both of the Rollins figures. I don't know, like, should I go ahead and try The Rock too? Might as well just try The Rock. I'm gonna take off his little wrap thing, you know, another, again, take off your accessories. This head, I tried to just pop it off, but it doesn't work, you know. I'm trying to do this strategically, man. You want to do it strategically, that way everything gets the right heat balance, and that way everything's not like super terrible. But this pops on no problem because it is an Ultimate Edition head, so we'll just let's go ahead and hit it. White Trusty Hairdryer not released just yet because, you know, he's still got a job to do right now. Once we get to the point where basics and elites and everything are just interchangeable and we don't do any older fix-ups, man, White Hairdryer, you just crossed the line. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, kind of afraid. Feel like I let that sit for a long ass time, but let's go ahead and hit The Rock right here. Oh my god, why is that peg so small? Good Jesus. I don't even know, like, is that even heated up? Like, what the hell's going on? I mean, it was on its highest setting. I just felt it, but... Alright, the Rollins. Gotta be careful with the beard and the ear right there, man. The ear will tear in half. You gotta be really careful here. Got that one. Next up on the list... Alright, got that one off. Let's go ahead and just plop this on here so it's finished and we don't have to worry about it anymore. Alright, we can look at that in a moment. And then the other Rollins right here. I don't know if I want to put this head sculpt on this basic right here. I do want to jack these knee pads for a future fix-up or something, but keeping these extra Rollins for future fix-ups is also nice. But I just forgot that this needs to go, since this is going on here, one of these has to go in here. I forgot about that, so we're going to go ahead and do that real quick. That SummerSlam freaking torso looks like it's about to crack in half. I don't like that, but there we go. Got that on there, so that's pretty wicked nasty. We'll look at that at the end. So we got one Rollins completed. The Rock, for whatever reason, just didn't get the memo. I do not trust that at all. So we're going to take the Rollins head sculpt, put it over there. We also finished our man bun one. Our man bun one is complete. And then the last thing that we got to do is switch the hands on this Rollins to give him that look, you know, that we were looking for. So we'll pop those out and then pop these in. Really wish that these wristbands matched because they don't. Holy smokes, that's freaking, oh, dirty, nasty, holy shit. We'll look at that in a moment. Sweet lord. That's pretty disgusting, honestly. With the chest hair, chef's kiss, Brad. Chef's mother-sucking kiss. Alright, since we did not get The Rock done, for whatever reason, do not understand that whatsoever, we're going to move on to the next plan of attack, and that's going to be our Mattel Revival with our FTR. Now, again, what's beautiful about these, which we'll see in just a moment, you don't have to use heat for those, man. It's a really beautiful thing, you know. It gets the job done. Don't have to worry about it. However, the others do have to be, which makes me sick. So we do have to go ahead and heat those up, and then once we get all these heads switched and swapped, we can move on to our painting and our acetoning. So we do have to bring the white trusty hairdryer back out, getting some good work in today. I'm really excited about those Rollins, man. That's, I mean, you wonder why there's like 95 million Rollins in the collection. Probably just because they're beautiful, right? So there's that, but let's go ahead and heat these up before I have a conniption. If that didn't get the Rock figure, I'm just gonna throw that shit out in the yard. How about that? But here we go, Dash Wilder. Got it on there, really beautiful, or got it off there, I should say. If you guys don't remember, if you guys don't even watch the Pick Fed, you may not watch the Pick Fed, but these guys have been on the shelf for a little bit now. Who knows if the FDR could return? If they do return, Brad, probably gonna be in this gear right here, in the white gear, but who knows when that'll be. 2027? I don't know. Alright, so the people that put these on their figures, it kind of looks like he has no neck, but we'll see about that at the end there. And then if we go over to the Scott Dawson, also got to hurry up and get finished so that we can get over to the Rock figure before it freaking solidifies and gone forever. Wow, that kind of went on there. I don't know. We'll look at them at the end. You guys can let me know what you think about them. Kind of weird looking. I don't know if I appreciate that or not. Anyways, alright, see, I don't know what happened with The Rock. Maybe he wasn't in the beam of light last time, but his head sculpt kind of just fell off. That's how hot it got that time. But let's move on to our Ultimate Edition head sculpt here. And I also saw where Mattel, if your guys like Rock figures don't fit, like if your Rock head sculpt doesn't go onto your Rock Ultimate Edition, like if it has like a big gap in the back, like a lot of them have, not like this, but if it has like a massive gap, you can actually contact Mattel and they will send you replacement heads. So maybe something that you want to look into, but that looks pretty good. We'll look at that at the end as well with our other figures. But now that we've done that, man, it's time to move on to Randy Orton and our painting. And so I guess what I'll do is just go ahead and key the time lapse, man. You guys can see me acetone this and then we'll paint up the beards and we will take a look at everything we've done here today on WWE Action Figure Surgery.
Picture friends of a broken home, mama's crying on the telephone, crying out cause the money's gone. It always seems like there's something wrong. This I swear is more than I can bear. All you greed took everything from everyone. You crossed the line, I've been beaten, broken down inside. I've been crawling so long with no place to go. I've just been sitting here thinking clear, my whole world just disappeared. I feel like I've died again. Bloody knuckles, broken picture frames, shattered childhood memories. This I swear is more than I can bear. All your greed took everything from everyone. You crossed the line, I've been beaten, broken down inside. I've been crawling so long with no place to go. I will not be broken down from all of the pain you caused. I pick myself off the ground. I will not be giving up. I've made up my mind. I've been beaten, broken down inside. I've been down for so long with no place to call my own. You crossed the line. I've been beaten, broken down inside. I've been crawling so long.
Alright guys, so here's everything we did on WWE Action Figure Surgery. I think it turned out alright. I'm pretty pleased with the way today went as far as the swippages, swappages, paintages, acetonages, all the different garbage, man. But let's go ahead and get into it, starting out with Seth Rollins. Now, this wasn't really part of the plan. It just, it just kind of got caught in crossfire right there. But it looks good. I like it. Nothing, too crazy. I think I like the Elite 37 on there better, but I still like that Seth Rollins fix-up right there. Next up is probably my favorite fix-up of the day, maybe. I love the way this turned out. Holy crap, it looks looks amazing. It's literally like a different take on the, you know, the heel 2014-15 Rollins, isn't it? Like, look at that. It looks incredible. Like, I love the way that looks. That is classic right there, bro. That is absolutely insane. I do wish that we had either solid black here or the gold over there, but at the end of the day, man, the chest hair with that, it kind of looks like the cash-in Toys R Us exclusive with a different torso on it, and it looks so beautiful. I love the way that turned out. That looks amazing. Really satisfied with the way that looks. You guys can let me know down below. We also have the man bun version, which is just like a promo Rollins kind of. You know, same gear, all those different things, but I like it. You know, there is that one. Next up, we do have the beard paints. Now, you guys can let me know what you think of these down below, and, you know, you can compare and contrast to what they looked like before, and I would say that they work. I like it. I kind of faded Jay's a little bit more, and I did add some paint to the head right there to kind of get that fade look going on to it. Not perfect by any means, but I like the way it turned out. And Mustafa Ali has the thicker beard going now, which I like too. So both of these turned out great. I like the way they look. I think Jimmy turned out a bit better. I think Mustafa Ali's could be a little bit cleaner, but if I acetoned all that off and then repainted it from scratch, it would look better, but at the same time, I think both of them turned out pretty damn good. The next one is Randy Orton. Now, I will be honest with you, I didn't think about the sculpt being there, but you guys can let me know what you think about this one. I think the bald looks good. I just think that I need to, you know, Dremel off that hair right there and then redo it, and it will look a little bit smoother. It'll look completely bald, but I may just repaint it now that it's, you know, completely base. You might as well just go in there and repaint it, give it the fade, and, you know, just call it a day. Like, give him a shorter haircut and give him the fade on the sides or something. I don't know. You guys can let me know what your thoughts are down on it, but I like it. I think the bald could still turn out if I wanted to Dremel that. Let me know. Should I make it completely bald or should I paint it in there and see what that looks like? Let me know down below. And then the last two things that we have, guys, is going to be the Rock, which isn't much special, right? It definitely looks better than the smiley head. I can tell you that right now. Like, no doubts about that. I like that one a lot more. And then the FTR fix-up is just kind of bothering me. They all kind of look like, they both look like Hunchback of Notre Dame or something. I don't know. Like, I'm not really feeling it. They look very weird to me. Like, the neck, there's like, neither of them have a neck, and it just looks weird. Am I right? I don't know. I'm not really feeling them that much, man. I think, I don't know if it's like just the bodies or like the neck peg needs to be longer or something, but they just look weird, like they're hunched. Yeah, that's about what I feel about it. But you guys let me know. Like, if they look like this, I don't know if they'll ever return to Vindication Television, right? I don't know, man. They're just ugly. These are not good-looking figures. I think this one looked better beforehand, honestly, but I don't know. You guys can let me know all the different thoughts on all the different figures, man, but I had a ton of fun with this action figure surgery. Really glad to be back in the lab. I think this one wins the favorite fix-up of the day. Just a clean and sick fix-up that gives me nostalgia feels, and with the chest hair on there, it's kind of undefeated. But that is going to wrap it up, man. Thank you guys so very much for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy. Let me know what your thoughts are on everything here from Action Figure Surgery. Subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at MyDamnToys, and I will see you guys in the next video. Don't cross the line like I did when I took so long to return to surgery. Dr. Whiteicus, crossing the line.
You crossed the line.